I just bought this Department 56 Village Animated Ski Mountain for just $20. If it actually works, it was an incredible deal. And even if it doesn't, it's a pretty good price on replacement parts. The thing is, there are plenty of second-hand Department 56 and Lee Max Village pieces out there at bargain basement prices. You just have to know where to look. We're going to open this up, put it together, and see if it actually works. And then I'll tell you the best kept secret for finding second-hand Department 56 and Lee Max Village pieces at bargain basement prices. We'll do all that and more on this edition of the Big Crab Cake channel. Hi Crab Cakes, I'm Emil Hinault, and this is the Big Crab Cake channel, the channel dedicated to model cars, trains, and villages as one amazing hobby. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, it really helps us. So here we have it. These are hard to find, and when you do, they're expensive. And 20 bucks is probably, I don't know, 10% of what you might pay for this. So let's find out if it works. You can see that this side of the box looks pretty good. This side has a fair amount of water damage on it. This must have been stored in a garage. It was probably stored like this. Something dripped on it. I don't know. I think there's even a little bit of mold in this box, so we're going to throw that out. This is how I found it, and for 20 bucks, I figured, why not? Okay. We've got some skiers that just fell out, 2 skiers, and a snowboarder. And some poles and string that you attach to this to mimic a rope tow. Inside the box are original instructions. It's not overly complicated. I don't think you really need instructions, but I think it's good to have. We've got 1 tree still in the bag in good shape, and another one also, and the third one. Altogether, there's 3 trees. Actually, there's 4 trees. Here's another one, a little one. And let's change that to 5 trees, a much bigger one. These are wrapped in plastic, and they almost appear to be new. They seem like they're stapled, like maybe they haven't been out, but I don't think so, because I don't think they probably are, unless they're replacements, because this looks like it's in good shape, but it has some browning marks from having been used, which is fine to sort of wear lines where the skiers go. But this looks like in pretty good shape. I don't see any cracks, so that's good. Let's take this down. Also inside is the top of the chairlift, or the mountaintop lodge. I'm not sure what that's depicting, but it goes to the top of the mountain. And then we have the pieces that make up the sides of the mountain, starting with piece letter B. And it looks like it's in pretty good shape. No broken parts. It's good. Letter A, which is one of the sides of the mountains. I guess B is the back of the mountain, and A and C are the sides. And letter C, mountain side. First thing I want to do before we put together these mountain sides is to just get this plugged in, see if it sounds like it's working, or if we see the belts inside working. So let's get it plugged in. Then we turn the switch. Looks like it's working. Okay. So it's turning a little, and then not. Let's see if it needs some friction. So the skier goes in. And then gets caught in the belt. Okay, so it's working just a little bit. He's moving about a half inch at a time. I can hear the engine turning. So let's find out. Oh, here we go. Let's find out what's happening inside, see if there's some slipping. When these break, frequently it's the belt has problems with the teeth, or the motor's just not spinning. It sounds like the motor's spinning, but I think it may just not be very tight around the belt. So let's open this up and see if we need to tighten it up. So far so good. All the parts are in good shape. And I think we have a good chance of getting this to work without having to get any other parts or replacing the motor. If we do have to replace the motor, it's not that expensive. These are the synchronous motors. It fits in this little bump part, and they're only $6 or $7. Of course, I'd like to get it to work without replacing anything, so let's find out if we can. There's one missing screw, so I know this bottom's been out before, unless the screw just came out, but I'm going to assume somebody's had this apart. You want to make sure you have the right size screwdriver, because we don't want to strip the heads of these. We can replace them, but it'd be better not to have to find the exact size. These screws are Phillips head screws, which means they have little X's in them. Sometimes if these get stripped, if they've been in and out a lot, it's the center that gets stripped or worn out. But the outside parts of the X's aren't stripped. So sometimes using a flathead screwdriver in a Phillips head screw is a good way of getting it out if the heads are slightly stripped. That comes off easily, and this is what it looks like inside. Let's turn the power on and see what happens. It's the motor. It's the motor. The motor. The motor. It's the motor. This is a synchronous motor. They're relatively inexpensive. Should be under $10, and it looks like we're going to need to replace this. So let's get the specifications. It's written right on. It's very clear. We'll order one, and when it comes in, we'll replace it.